Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Kevin, and in today's video, as you can see, I am doing a chips tier list. So I'm going to be rating these chips on a scale of S to F, or never had before if I've never had them. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and if you have any disagreements, let me know in the comments.
Any disagreement will result in a boxing match. No gloves, you have been warned.
And yeah, so let's get into it. So first up over here, we have Cape Cod Original. Now, I'm not too sure if I have had these, but I know they're basically just kettle cooked chips. So they're pretty simple and they are the original. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and put this in C for now. Next up, we have Cheetos Crunchy. We got the normal version over here. These are absolutely an S tier snack. These are a banger. If I see these at the store, I'll grab them, or if these are at like a party, I'll definitely snack on them. So these are an easy S tier. Following, we have Cheetos Flamin' Hot Puffs. Now, I don't know about you guys, and I know that this discussion has been made since the dawn of time, but I'm a crunchy Cheetos guy over a Puffs Cheetos guy personally. So that's what I gotta say about that. They are flamin' hot, which is gonna add bonus points. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and put these in A tier. I don't think they're S tier, but I think they're super solid and they're gonna go in the A tier. After this, we have Cheetos Flamin' Hot, and these are obviously gonna go into S tier, and I'm gonna put them ahead of the original. I don't think making something flamin' hot is gonna make it worse any day of the week, so these are obviously gonna go in S tier. After this, we have Crunchy Jalapeno Cheetos. Now, I feel like a lot of people would probably put this at B, but I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the snack I ate the most growing up. So for me, it's gonna go in S tier. And you guys may disagree with that. I know it's a really good Cheeto. Maybe it's not S tier. It's probably around A or B realistically. But for my list, I'm gonna put it at S tier, mainly just because of nostalgia and because it's probably the Cheetos that I ate the most growing up. Following this, we have Cheetos Flamin' Hot. I think these are Flamin' Hot Lime. So I'm gonna go ahead and also put these at S tier. I think these are probably the best Flamin' Hot. I think adding the lime is a nice addition. So I'm gonna put these for now at the top of S tier. Following, we have regular Cheetos Puffs. Now these, I'm probably gonna go ahead and put at a B tier. I think they are solid Cheetos. They are a hood classic, but I do think the Flamin' Hot are better overall. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these at a B for now. I think that's pretty fair for these. After this, we have Cheetos Twisted Puffs. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I have never had these before, and to be honest, I didn't even know they existed before this very moment. So you guys can let me know in the comments if you've ever tried this and if they're good. I have no idea, but I haven't personally tried them, so I'm just gonna put them at never had before. After this, we have Cheetos. I think these are extra flamin' hot. Wait, I can't even see. Up next, we have Cheetos Extra Flamin' Hot. Now these, I'm probably gonna go ahead and put at an A tier. I'm not sure if the extra Flamin' Hot is actually needed. They are super good though, but I think these classic ones up here are just better and stuff that you're probably gonna snack on more than the extra Flamin' Hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put this at an A tier for now. Next up, we got Cheetos Chipotle Ranch, I believe. And I'm gonna be honest, I have never had these before either. Now, knowing myself, I feel like I'd probably put these at an A tier if I had to guess. I've never had them though, so they're gonna go in never had before, so you guys can let me know about that. After this, we have Traditional Chex Mix. Now, honestly, I really do enjoy Chex Mix. I think they're a great snack. These are the traditional ones, so I'll probably put this at maybe a C tier. I wanted to put them at a B, but I feel like that's a little high for these. I don't know. So I'm gonna probably put them top of C tier for now. After this, we have Doritos Blaze. Now for these, I'm probably gonna go ahead and put them at a B tier. I think they're pretty decent. I don't mind them at all, honestly, and they're pretty good, so they're gonna go in the B tier. Following, we have Doritos Cool Ranch. Now these are going straight to S tier, probably at the top of S tier right now. I'm not gonna lie, I think these chips are just absolutely fantastic, and they're going straight into the S tier, no questions asked. After this, we have I think they're the Dinamita Doritos. I guess this is Doritos' take on trying to do something like Takis. I've had them before. They're not as good as Takis, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them at the bottom of C tier for now. After this, we have Doritos Flamas. Now, in high school, when I would go to the vending machine, these are one of the chips that I picked out a lot. So I personally think they're super good, and as a result, I'll probably put them at the bottom of A tier. I think they could also go for a B tier, that's fine, but for me personally, again, for nostalgia points, I'm gonna put them at the bottom of A tier. After this, we have the Doritos Flamin' Hot Limon. Now, for these, I'm not really sure where to put them. They're pretty good though, but I'll probably say they're around the same as the Blaze, maybe a bit better. So I'll put them in front of the Blaze in the B tier. Up next, we have the Doritos Nacho Cheese. Now, without even questioning, these are going straight into S tier, but for me personally, they're gonna go underneath the Cool Ranch.
Underneath the Cool Ranch?
Personally, because I kind of think of which one of these snacks could I just snack on constantly without getting bored or tired of the flavor, and that'll easily be the Cool Ranch. So even though they're damn near a perfect chip, I'm gonna put them underneath the Cool Ranch personally. Following, we have the Doritos Salsa Verde. Now for these, I'll probably put them at, I'm debating between a C and a B, but I think I'll put them at a C. I don't really have these, to be honest. I don't know anyone who religiously eats these on any sort of basis, so I'm gonna put them at C. I'll probably put them maybe at the top of C because they're still Doritos, so you can't really go wrong with any Doritos, but I'm gonna put them at the top of C. Following, we have Doritos Spicy Nacho. Now these are crazy good. I'm gonna have to put these probably right over here, I want to say. Between these two, it's a tough battle. I think it just depends on the day, but for now I'm gonna keep the Cool Ranch at the top, but I think these are really good, so I'm gonna put them in second place in the S tier for now. Following, we have Doritos Sweet Chili. Now again, in high school, these were the second chip that I would actually get from the vending machine. So again, nostalgia points, but they are actually a really good chip in my opinion. So they're going in A tier. I'm gonna put them above the Flamas, and I'm gonna put them probably above these Cheetos. I'll actually put this list like this. I think this makes more sense for me. Yeah, I'll put the Doritos at the top and then these two Cheetos at the bottom of the A tier for now. Following, we have Doritos tortilla chips. Honestly, I don't think I've had these to my knowledge. This bag doesn't even look too familiar to me. I don't remember the last time I saw this. So I don't think I've had these before, but I'm assuming they're just regular tortilla chips. So again, they're probably just C tier. You add a dip to it, it could go to an A or an S or a B maybe, but probably C tier. But again, I haven't really had them, so it's going in never had before. Following, let's do these three Fritos in quick succession. We have the originals. Honestly, they're super dry and they're really hard to eat in my opinion. They're just super crunchy and super salty. I don't really like them honestly, but I don't think they warrant a D or an F, so I'm gonna put them for now at the bottom of C. For the chili cheese though, these are pretty good. I like these. I'm gonna have to probably put these at a B. I'll put it at the top of B, and I'll put these Cheetos down. And the honey barbecue one is actually probably my favorite Fritos out of those three, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that at a A tier. Actually, I think these are a super underrated chip by Fritos, so they're going in A tier. and I'll probably put them maybe somewhere here. I think they're a really good chip in my opinion, and they're underrated. As far as the Funyuns, I'm not gonna lie, the regulars, they're okay. I do actually enjoy them, so I'm gonna have to put these at a B tier. I'll probably put them at the top of B because they're a snack that I've had a lot growing up, and I do like them, even though it might not have the craziest flavor. But I'm a big onion fan, and I mean, they're Funyuns, so I'm gonna put them at B. And then the Flamin' Hot, they're gonna have to go in the S tier. I guess for now, I'll probably put them at the bottom of the S tier, but I think it's a really good chip, and I'm gonna put it at S tier. Following, we have jalapeno Hawaiian kettle cooked chips, I believe. I actually have never had these, but again, I'm a big jalapeno chip fan, so I can already tell these would easily go in like B or A for me, but because I've never had them, they're gonna go in the never had before category. And next, we have these 4 Hawaiian chips. Now again, same thing here. I haven't had these chips before. I don't even think I've had this brand before. I know it's pretty niche, so I haven't had them before, but I would assume sweet onion for me would be like an A. This barbecue would probably be like a B. The original, I'd probably put at a C. And a mango habanero, I'd probably put like an S or A. I don't know why I feel like that one would be really good. But those chips, I also have never had. And then we got the kettle cooked chips. Now, I think these are super underrated chips. Me personally, I really liked kettle cooked chips in general. So let's go ahead and rank these. We got backyard barbecue starting us off. I'll probably put these chips at a B tier. I think they're fairly decent, and I'll probably put them right over here. I think these chips are good. Jalapeno, classic. I really like them. They're going in A tier. I think they're a really good chip. The pepperoncini chip, I don't really know about this. I don't think I've actually even had this chip, so it's gonna go here, unfortunately. But I believe if I were to have it, I'd probably put it at like maybe C or B. Not too sure about that. And sea salt and vinegar, these chips are pretty good as well. For a sea salt and vinegar chip, I think they're pretty decent. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the B tier. I think they're a pretty decent chip. And then regular sea salt chips, again, they're kind of just there. I don't know, they're not too good, so probably put them at the bottom of the C tier for now. Next up, we got Lay's Baked, 65% less fat, I believe. As far as these chips, I don't really know what to tell you. They're pretty just whatever. From a health standpoint, obviously they're like an S tier for me. I mean, 65% less fat, that's awesome. Even with that in consideration though, considering the general population, I think these sour cream chips, these ones, I'll probably give a B. And the barbecue, it's kind of a pretty mid-tier barbecue, so I'll give it a C. And then these, I mean, I don't see anyone ever picking up these, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably put these at maybe, honestly, I think I'm gonna leave it at an F, just so I have a chip in F, to be honest with you. I don't think they're really like an F tier chip, but again, as far as popularity, I don't think anyone is picking these out, so they're going at F. Next up, we got Lay's Barbecue and Lay's Classic. Now, Lay's Classic, it's gonna have to go in S tier. I think every household probably has a bag of these lying around somewhere. It's probably somewhere in your cabinet
collecting dust. Maybe there's like 3 rats in the bag and you don't even know because it's been there for like 2 years and you haven't opened the bag and you haven't even tasted it.
But
with all that being said, these are gonna have to go in S tier. They're classic. They're going in S tier. The Lay's Barbecue, this one's a weird one for me because I'm a big fan of them, but pretty much everyone I know thinks they're just whatever. So because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and probably put these maybe top of B. Even though I think they should at least get an A, I'll put them at top of B for now. Following that, we got these 2 Lay's chips. So we got ketchup and Flamin' Hot. Now, Flamin' Hot Lay's, I've had it a few times. I think they're okay, but I don't think they're anything special. So I'll probably put these somewhere in the B tier. I think they're okay, but they're nothing crazy. So I'll probably put them somewhere over here. And then The ketchup flavor, I mean, I don't think this is really a popular flavor anywhere. Maybe Canada or something like that. I know they're popular, the ketchup flavor. Me personally, I do like them, but they're not really popular, and I don't see myself picking this up that often, so probably I'll just put them at like the top, the C tier. They're like whatever. Next, we got more kettle cooked chips, so let's drag these over. So we got kettle cooked flamin' hot limon. These I've never had, actually. I've never had, unfortunately. But I do think they'd probably be like a B tier chip. The jalapeno kettle cooked, these for me personally are an S tier. Now I know that may be
Crazy work.
but I really do think they're an S tier chip. Me personally, I really do enjoy them. Even if they may or may not be the most popular, it's one of the chips that I love the most. So I'm gonna put it at S tier. Sea salt and vinegar kettle cooked chips, I think these are good as well. I'm gonna go ahead and probably put these somewhere over here in A tier. I think for a sea salt and vinegar chip, they're super good. Maybe one of the best ones out there. So they're gonna get an A from me. And then the kettle cooked original, you can't really go wrong with them, but they're just original chips, nothing crazy. They are still kettle cooked, so I'll put them at the bottom of B. Top of C, bottom of B, somewhere there, but I'll leave them at the bottom of the B tier. Up next, we got Lay's Limon. These are also a hood classic, I'm not gonna lie. I see these a lot. They're a pretty popular chip. I'm gonna go ahead and put them at an S tier, probably just above the classic. I don't think they're the most crazy S tier, but they are really good, popular classic chips. Next, we got dill pickle. Now, I don't think I've actually had these before. They're gonna go ahead and go in the never had before since I haven't had them, but I would guess that they'd go somewhere in C tier. Lay's sea salt and vinegar. You know what? I changed my mind. Bruh. These are probably the best sea salt and vinegar chips. So I'm gonna put these at A, actually. And then what I'm gonna do is move this one probably down to B. And I'll put these like somewhere there. I think that works. So I'm gonna put that at B and leave this one at A. Lay's sour cream and onion. I mean, this is not even a question. What I'm gonna do here actually is I'm gonna move this to S, and I'll put this over here, and I want to bring this limon down to an A, and I'll put it probably right there. I'll put this at an A, but I'll put these at an S. I think these are a damn near perfect chip, so they're gonna get an S. Following, we have some stacks, so let's bring these over. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this is a really popular chip at all, and I think I've only had the originals. Original is literally just gonna go at D probably, and the rest of these I don't think, but I'm not really a fan of these chips if I'm being honest. I don't think these are gonna be too much better, so I'd assume all three of these would maybe go into C. Following, we got more Lays, so we have two wavies. We have the original and we have the sour cream and onion. I think these are pretty decent. They're not too bad. The wavies, I'm gonna go ahead and probably put them at the top of the C tier, and the sour cream and onions are gonna go into a B tier. I think this is a pretty half decent chip. It's gonna go in B tier. I'll probably put them over here. And actually, looking at this, I gotta move this down, not gonna lie. So these are gonna go down to C. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And now we got Miss Vicky chips. Now, again, I might be biased here. The jalapeno chips, they're gonna go straight up to S tier for me. I gotta put them over here. I think these are one of the best chips. Miss Vicky's amazing kettle cooked chip. I think they're great. The sea salt and vinegar, I've actually never had, but I think they'd be pretty okay. They'd probably go in A or B, but I've never actually had them, so it's gonna go in the never had before category. All right, guys, following, we got these mission chips. I haven't had these, though I've had mission chips before, just not these. I think I've had their regular tortilla chips. As far as tortilla chips, I think they're really good, to be honest with you. So probably, I guess for tortilla chips, these would both go in like B, maybe C, because you're not really gonna like eat them that often. But I've never had them, so they're gonna go down here. And then we got Munchies cheese fix. I don't think I've had these, but I recall maybe possibly having them, and they're just kind of like a Chex Mix type deal, and they're cool, I guess. I don't think there's something that I would pick up a lot, so probably just put it maybe at the top of C tier for now. Following that, we got Pop Chips, so let's drag these in. I think Pop Chips are okay. We got the barbecue chips over here. Actually, scratch that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put all three of these chips probably at a C tier, if I'm being honest. Probably in this exact order. I don't see myself ever really getting these. Following, we have more Pop Chips, but these are Pop Corners. Now, I don't think I've actually ever had these. They're gonna go down here, unfortunately. But if I were to guess, I honestly think these would probably go in like C, same as these, maybe the C, D for all of these Pop Chips, if I'm being honest. Following that, we got a bunch of Pringles, so let's drag these all over and see what we're working with here. We got a lot of Pringle chips. Now I'm gonna keep us zoomed in for this. So first of all, we have the barbecue Pringle chips. For me, I'm not gonna lie, these are one of my favorite Pringle chips. These are, for me, probably gonna go in the A tier. These ones here, I believe they are Buffalo Ranch. I have never had these before. We got cheddar cheese. I think these are really good too. Probably gonna just put them somewhere at B. Maybe over here in B. I think they're pretty decent. Then we got the extra hot. I don't think I've had these either, nor have I had these wavy ones, so they're gonna go down here, unfortunately. And then we got these jalapeno ones. I think they're pretty decent, but it lacks that jalapeno punch that some of the other chips have, so these are gonna go into C tier. And then we got pizza. This is my second favorite Pringles flavor, even though, actually, I'll say third. The sour cream, I'd say, is probably my second favorite, so I'll put these at A. These pizza ones, I'm gonna put them at B. And then we got sea salt and vinegar. I actually haven't had these Pringles, so they're gonna go down here. And the originals, they're pretty good, but I don't think they're that crazy, so these will probably go maybe bottom of B tier. They're still pretty decent Pringles, but they're gonna go in the bottom of B tier. Then we got Ruffles chips, so let's drag these over. We got cheddar and sour cream baked over here, I believe. I have not had these chips. They are baked though, so they'd probably go pretty low. And then we got Ruffles original and the cheddar and sour cream. Now, for the cheddar and sour cream, as far as Ruffles are concerned, these to me are an S tier chip, so they're gonna go probably maybe over here. I think for Ruffles, they're an S tier chip. The Ruffles original, however, I think is an okay chip, nothing crazy at all. It's probably gonna go into the bottom of B. I think they're decent. Then we got these Sabritones chips, I believe. I think they're a hot lemon flavor. These are actually pretty good in my opinion. I'm gonna probably put them bottom of A. I think these are pretty underrated and they're packed with flavor. They're gonna go in A. These chips, I've seen them a lot, never had them. And now we can get into the final stretch here. We got Sun Chips over here. Let's drag these over. Now, most people aren't a fan of Sun Chips, but I really am. So these ones over here, I'm gonna put at somewhere over here in B. These ones over here, I'm gonna put something like this. I really like these chips. I think Sun Chips are very underrated, and I think they need more attention. I think they do need more attention. So these ones I'm gonna put in A. These ones I'm gonna put in A. And these ones I'm gonna put in B. Following that, we got, we have one more Sun Chip. We got the originals. Honestly, these are pretty bad. I'm gonna put these in
D tier.
I think they are just absolutely whatever. A Sun Chip without a flavor is terrible, so I'm gonna put that at a D tier. And then now we got Takis. So the Takis, let's bring them in. These Takis here, not even a question. They're going straight to S tier. Probably somewhere over there. And then we got these two Takis here. I think these are both fairly similar in taste, and they're still Takis. I think they're pretty good, so I'm gonna put these both. Actually, I'm not gonna put them in A tier because, You're not really gonna pick these up that often. I'll probably put them at the top of C. I think they're decent, but you're not really gonna pick them up, so I'm gonna put them there. And then we got these chips here. I have never had these chips, so they're gonna go there. And then as far as all these Tostitos, I have not had these or these or these, but I've had these, fairly decent. They're okay. I'm gonna give them a C tier. Now these, last but not least, these are up there for me. I think most people would probably put this at like a A or a B, but I'm gonna be honest, these fries are amazing. They're going right into the S tier. I'll probably put them right there, I think is fair. This is my chip tier list. This is all we got pretty much, so you can see what I got in S, A, B, C, D, and F. And a lot of these chips down here I haven't had, but some of them are promising and some of them I don't really care about, to be honest. I don't think they'll be too good. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this tier list video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace!